Hello everyone, and welcome into yet another live stream. And today, tag nabbit. Honestly, it just goes to show my hubris, the fact that I am starting a 5 more minutes live stream. Because my confidence is not high. I'm not confident in today's 5 more minutes live stream. Cap or something. Welcome, Captain. Welcome, Spoon, by the way. Welcome, Zentre. Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi. Today is gonna be a fun one. That's because it is. We just need 5 more minutes to finish the video. That's all we need. Hi, the Krish. Hi. You know, it's time to walk for just 5 more minutes, because that's all we need. That's all we need to finish today's video. Just 5 more minutes, and then the video will be finished. Isn't that nice? Isn't that amazing? I'm gonna get a phone call in like half an hour or an hour maybe. I'm waiting for one phone call, so then I might need to take like a 3-minute long break, and then go back to 5 minutes. Anyway, here's where we are. It's actually way further than I was expecting, I'll be honest. It's about maths. It's the 40-minute long math video. Make it, what do you think about the school system? Most school systems like the US and maybe Sweden. I am not familiar with school systems in depth. What I do know is that the public school system is, in my opinion, important. I like science, but obviously it's important to me. 5 more minutes to finish the video. Yeah, just 5 more minutes. That's all I need. I just need like 5 more minutes. And for everyone who's joining in for their first ever 5 more minutes live stream, allow me to explain how 5 more minutes live streams work. Because I feel like there might be a certain percentage that, you know. Here you can see, here I made a video about how I finished a video in 5 minutes, as you can see. And so,
well, hello everyone.
that was a while back ago. I feel like that was the energy video.
I'm starting this live stream.
5 minutes, 20 minutes. No, it's gonna be 5 minutes.
This is a bit of an early minutes. Hops. Like 5 more minutes. So we should say finish this video.
20 minutes indeed.
Just 5 more.
Yeah, that was the energy video. And Test I've enjoyed it. Alright. It's gonna be 5 more minutes. That's all I need. 5 minutes equal 5. No, it's 5 minutes. Hi, Devanon. Hi. Oh boy. This is a bad idea, by the way. I am not confident. I'm certain. Okay. Let me open the document. The script. Because also I haven't rendered everything, so that might be a problem. Itself, it's fine. We're in chapter 12. No, wait, that's chapter number whatever. I don't remember. It's just 12:15 into the video. Hi, the Vibu. Hi, the Stick, by the way. Okay. So the community, why do you go back to exponents? That's the question of. Whoa! Don't switch. Go back to exponents. Okay. Go back to exponents to ask the question of what is the square root of -1? So square t minus 1. Oh, I have a fun idea of what we could do. Ooh, that's a good idea. It's gonna look pretty nice. Why is this one at an angle? What? This is 90. That's what I meant. There we go. Ah. We've got 10 people. Yeah, because it's the 5 more minutes live stream. It's just 5 minutes and the video will be finished. That's why everyone's joining in. Everyone wants to be here to witness the 5 quick minutes during which I'll finish the video. All I need is just 5 more minutes. That's all I need. 20, and let's do 70. And then right here this, and then right here plus 360. Nope, that's wrong. Right here plus 360. You're going the wrong way. 270, 360, 450 on the minus, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Sweet. Hmm. 5 minutes. Hi, welcome. 5 minutes exactly. What's the probability that I crash? 0. The crash is just propaganda made up by the government, made up by the big belt industry. This makes it like the most awesome YouTuber ever. I really am. I really am the most amazing. I agree.
Then you should understand why we moved the dot.
Oh yeah, right here. That's what we were editing last time. That makes sense. I re-rendered the whole scene because of course I did. Of course I did. Because it was rendered incorrectly. Now I can increase the color tolerance like so. Or I guess I can just delete this and I can use a crop. No, I can't use a crop. That's dumb. Damn it, I need to count the fudge sticks. Key. What keys are there? Ultra key. Yeah. Ultra key this. Oh, there's black in there. Damn it! I decide. Welcome. We should start the make it cult. We already have that. Don't we? I mean, no, we don't. We don't have a cult. There's not a cult. Make us having 1,000 viewers at once. That would be cool. Tefta did that once. Alright, increase the tolerance. No, that's wrong. Clean up. Wait, why are you cutting this? Like, what the heck? Why do we need to just do it using the color key? That's gonna be a pain. There, it will look perfect.
1.5 units.
No one will even know. How would they know? How would they possibly know? How could anyone know? That's what I'm wondering. Oh, wait, whoops. No, it's meant to appear into. There we go. How would anyone know? How would anyone know that it's just a completely separate animation overlaid on top? Hi the Dark, what do you think about 2 computer scientists winning a Nobel Physics Prize? Oh, I have heard of it, yeah, because there's no like... Wasn't it about AIs, I think? And because there was no AI Nobel Prize or computer science prize? I suppose physics is the closest one, I suppose.
Right? And 0.666666 units up. Next we can repeat the process for a 1, or a 2.
Oh, this absolutely does not work. Okay, well... Oh my goodness. Decrease tolerance to 1. Oh, that worked actually. Okay.
1, or a 2, or a 3, or a half, and keep repeating it until...
No one will know that this right here is just like an overlaid rectangle. Hi there, Skizzy. Oh, I haven't seen you in such a long time. Oh, SKZ, I have not seen you in months at this point. Hi, welcome. Welcome back. Oh, the thing is, I feel like I am Walter White. The sacrifice must be made. Is your boyfriend out? Hell yeah, good for you. Oh, good for you. That's amazing. What happened to my head? Oh, you mean the skull? Well, I'm Sans Undertale now. Yeah, it's me, Sans Undertale. Right? Yeah. Hi, the happy too. Oh my, everyone's joining in. Something comes with my exams. You don't have to. You don't have to explain stuff. It's fine. I do stream it every day for this very reason. Can't believe it. Yeah, good for you. All right. Now.
We get the line like this.
Oh, the line already. Oh, damn it.
Next, we can repeat the process for a 1, or a 2, or a 3, or a half, and keep repeating it until we get the line.
Hi, the Remco 2. 2, 3. That's this one, and then this one is next, I think.
Like this.
Also make it maybe. Oh, I see how it is. What, you got your blue nickname, so now it's oh, maybe make it. I see how it is. Yeah, you just played chess for that blue nickname, didn't you? That's why you played chess. You should enjoy your time with Make It. Okay, I know that sounds like a threat. that sounds like a threat. Yeah, you should enjoy the time with Make It. Since you won't be able to anymore soon. That sounds good. A paradox. Let's see if you can solve it. Oh. I'm not confident in my abilities of solving paradoxes. I only did it thrice, okay? Like that's the name because it's the only element discovered by Spanish people and they changed its name. That's mean. Is this an all-time high of viewers? How many do we have? 12? No, it's not. But it might be one of the highs of active viewers though, because most of the time y'all are just lurking in the shadows. I don't know why. Ashamed or something. There we go. Hell yeah, I've contributed in someone's relationship. Oh, I'm gonna cross that off my bucket list. Is gay because it's Sahid actually no, we actually had this conversation on stream a while back. This is an active debate. I can't help you though. My belief is that gender is just a scam invented by bathroom companies to sell us more bathrooms, and in reality I don't buy this whole gender of sex thing. I don't like it. I don't like it. It introduces an unnecessary complexity. You know? Like, apparently, when you refer to a human in an English language, you have to speak of them differently depending on if they have a dick or vagina. And that's like a default feature of the English language. I don't buy it. I don't like it. I prefer saying they, because it's easier. I don't have to take into account their biological functions. Like, imagine if we did that with other stuff. I don't know, referring to people differently based on how many arms they have. It's insane. Ridiculous. I don't buy it. I'm really upset with this. There's already Remco. If I would regenerate the organs, I won't. I'm sorry, what a shot? Therefore, I would judge gender by the reproduction. You mean sex? It's different. Different thing. Not very scientific of you to mix up the terminology. That's like someone calling code a program. It may seem similar, but it's different.
And this is a much bigger step than this. And this is a much bigger step than may seem. That's because I've actually been tricking and deceiving you, you see. These placeholders are not rectangles at all. They are in fact
letters in math.
letters in the...
Okay, there we go. Hold on. Letters in math? Oh no, I don't have the X and... I'm sorry, am I missing a frame? I really feels like I'm missing a frame. There should be a frame with X and Y in there, but there's simply just not. What badly did I mess up? Oh my goodness gracious me. Ah. I mean, gender is something evolutionary creative hub of reproduction. You're thinking of it annoys me so much. Oh, I've done so many videos like about how, you know, different terms mean different things for a reason. In science, you can't just use a different term and be like close enough, because you're not gonna, trust me, you're not gonna get a good result. Misalignment is a huge problem. I did a whole ass video explaining how misalignment could kill us all. That's like the best case scenario. A whole hour long video about how misalignment is awful. You can't just casually use misalignment like that. Number 587 escaped the cloning facility. No, we got them back. I mean, what cloning facility? I don't have a cloning facility. Don't be ridiculous. It comes from burying. Yeah, it comes from birds using it, so. Should make it tend to sex ed channel. I want literally the opposite. I want sex to not be a thing that people care about, because it makes life so much more difficult to actually care about it, you know? Because I really don't care. I don't want to think about people's genitals, okay? When I'm in casual conversation. That's not something I want to do. And yet the society is the society. You see, the society wants you to refer to people with he or she. Because they want you to think about the genitals. They want you to think about their genitals all the time. In reality, there was they. I have just deleted my Windows and all my data trying to install Linux. A worthy sacrifice. The one with AI, yes. One of the AI, yeah. One of the three of AI. Well, actually all of the three of AI, I suppose. Hi, Rollo. Do bears exist? I mean, they do. They're government drones, of course. Everyone knows that. What are you wondering right now? Because it's so annoying. It annoys me so much. Like, I want you all to step back for a second and truly realize the fact that whenever you start your sentence by saying he did something or she did something, the reason why he or she is there, the only reason why it's there, is to specify the genitals of the person you're talking about. Like, that's the biological reason for differentiating sex, and he and she is right there specifically to provide information about the sex of a person. Which means when you start a sentence saying he or she did something, the first word in that sentence is used to specify the genitals of that person. And like, we accept that for some reason. It's... how did we get here? Sad, this is only last 5 more minutes. Yeah, you joined the relay. It's just gonna be 5 more minutes and then I'm gonna be done with this video. Thank goodness I'm rendering in the background. Not wasting time. There we go. Consider it rendered. Real following Mr. Aren't exactly whole video. We do accept that because it narrows down the possibility of people you could be talking about. You know what we also could use? Names! That narrows it down even more! Names! Okay. Listen, like, imagine if we did that with anything else, like with objects, for example. Imagine if we had a word that we would use on the beginning of a sentence that would specify whenever an object is made out of wood or something. Like, yeah, it could specify the objects, that's true. It could specify the objects you're talking about, but is that really useful? I want you to really, like, take it in. It's so insane to me. Make us here. Make us clones. Everyone knows I have clones. I talk about openly all the time. Who do you think makes my videos? I'm just here posing. Make us the friends we made along the way, yeah. What if we just use mortal or human? I already use mortal when referring to mortals. You mere mortals, you wouldn't understand. Sorry, over my friend held me back from saying the women. Sahit, my goodness. My goodness gracious. But if I don't know the name of a person, and that word exists. Wooden. Yeah, but tell me, when I tell you about the table, how often do you hear people say wooden? Not often. Or unwooden, for that matter. Think about it from my perspective. Like, I do not know the sex of most of you because I haven't been asking about your genitals, have I? It would be pretty weird if I did. I know your nicknames, hence I'm referring to you using your nicknames like a normal person. I just find it funny because it's like a prime example of something that's like if an alien came down to Earth, it would be a really difficult thing to explain. Calling a person mortal imply you're superior. This is the one weird guy pressed with narrowing down. No, I'm just calling people mortal when they are mortal. When I'm talking with my fellow make-its, I just say make-it. You can ask me though, I won't mind. I don't care about your genitals. I'm sorry, but I don't care about your genitals. I'm sorry to say that. I don't wanna group you all based on different groups based on your genitals. That seems like a super villain thing to do, you know? Make it. Is this your way of saying you want to refer to as a she? I don't want you to refer to me based on my genitals. See, you call me make it. Like, yeah. I don't care what pronouns you use. I don't like the fact that it's normal to refer to people differently based on their genitals. It's messed up. It's weird. Okay? It's not a normal thing. It's not normal behavior. And you don't know their name. It narrows it down to describe them as female or male. Mel. Zentre, I want you to realize, like, how specific your examples need to be. Like, imagine, okay, allow me to, using the power of analogy, show you just how silly the example you've provided so far is. Like, imagine if I was trying to advocate for, I don't know, heating our housing using asbestos, for example. And someone were like, hey, make it! Asbestos, that's not really healthy, is it? And I was like, hey, what if all of a sudden an apocalypse happens and we need to get some, I don't know, potassium hydroxide or sodium hydroxide actually, and then when you do electrolysis on water with salt, you're gonna need some sort of barrier in between the two in order to get the sodium hydroxide, in which case this asbestos will come really handy. Like, the cost benefit isn't really clicking, is it? Just because there is a benefit to something doesn't just validate it all of a sudden. The benefit needs to be reasonably good. I'm sorry, but I don't care about your gender tools. Yeah. I really truly apologize, but yeah. My favorite genders. I don't care about genders either. I don't care about genders or sex. I want all of them gone. I don't care. I don't want to be, well, sex is more because that's just gender tools. I don't want to be thinking about that. Make it she or make it he. Make it happen. 17 watching. Is it really? Oh, my YouTube count is counting down a lower number. Make it. It's in the name. Make it. Duh. Make it. Are you asexual? I don't want you all to think of me in terms of my gender. I don't care. I'm grinding, alright? I don't... My goodness gracious me. That's actually, whenever I... Okay, this is obviously... I'm obviously doing it as a bit. I don't have this strong of opinions about, like, language and stuff. But whenever I bring up this bit, for some reason people always assume this is my way of, like, coming out as asexual or whatever. It's not. I just really want people to appreciate just how bizarre it is. That this is just a normal thing we do in society. Normal behavior depends on society. Yeah, but you know, in this case, it's a contrast because we consider like sex to be an extremely taboo thing, but at the same time, a huge part of our language is dependent on it. So this obviously normal is dependent on society, but in this case, you have a situation in which something is normal and abnormal depending on the way you're looking at it. Am I the only one who finds it interesting? Language like for gender of a person is to change the verb. Yeah, but that goes even deeper, doesn't it? Because the core is still the sex. The core is still like reproductive organs. It's no normal. It is no to and what we refer he or she or the it is normal. Okay, do you think it's normal to refer to someone differently based on their gender tools? Like, if you put it this way, all of a sudden it doesn't sound all that normal, does it? But at the core, that's what it is. And like, it's so bizarre to me. I just find it... I feel like that's a point that Joker would bring up in one of the Batman movies. Like 10 minutes worth of messages behind. It's difficult to keep up, okay? And at the same time work on the video. Try it yourself. It's not easy. Whoa, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant at all. There we go. Sounds like Make It is fighting a losing battle. I'm not fighting a battle here. I want people to realize how bizarre it is. You grind on males or females. You can't do that. That's illegal in most places. That's also normalized as hell. Yeah, but you know, really, I don't know enough about religion to talk about religion. Have a mental breakdown by the time he gets 20 viewers. I've already had my mental breakdowns. Clone can walk on your vid. Already doing that. What do you think? I'm not walking on the screen. That's my clones. What do you think of the last Freeborn and Brown upload? Have you tried Manim? Have I tried Manim? I mean, I have tried Manim. Once or twice. Or thrice.
More readable than this.
I have tried Manim.
Yeah, we made an equation. Number 9 point will reach the exact
a while back. But yeah, I'm glad that he uploaded that. That's really cool. Once again, damn it. I don't wanna. Well, okay, 3 blondes or browns, that would be. It's pretty cool to imagine. But that doesn't matter. Irrelevant. Every conversation is about to make it. There's more of them and Ty. I would disagree strongly. You've clearly never seen me and Tefta stream together. Like, me and Tefta, we can sometimes hold completely opposite, I wouldn't say ideologies, but completely opposite views and still just casually chat about something. Like, for example, I strongly believe that aliens do not exist, and Tefta strongly believes that they've been to Earth, and we've just spent hours chatting about it with absolutely no problems. Every conversation is a battle is a very toxic and dangerous mindset. Generally the same bed, just referring to high stages and you're referring about parents. That's also messed up! That's also messed up, I also don't like that. Make it, do you believe in ghosts? No. No. Free BRB. Funny, that's a good one. That's why you have the blue nickname. Using style when he's not sure about the fact should be normalized. Okay. To be fair, I also use an asterisks when I just want to skip over sources. I do that in my videos too. Really often just flash an asterisk on stream when I don't have the time to explain derivatives for the 70th time. Or electron spin, also. Breakdown make is the only true make it I know. 30 minutes, yes, time flies by when you're having fun. Dark Forest Supremacy. I don't know. No. I feel like Grabby Aliens is more than Dark Forest. I'll be honest. Yeah, time flies by when you're having fun. We haven't even begun editing the video. Ghosts can be energy outbreaks to additional dimensions. Yeah, but the reason, like, they are possible, but the reason why I don't believe in them is because, like, there isn't any research about it. That's why I don't believe in them. I don't hold, like, an extreme stance on it. Also, another thing, one thing which I would argue is that supernatural doesn't exist. Scientifically, supernatural cannot exist. And the reason why is everything we would consider to be supernatural, if it is truly real, then it's no longer supernatural, is it? It's just natural. That's why I don't like people pretending as if the soul is real, like if souls exist, then science couldn't grant us any insight. Like, if souls are real, then this is not really supernatural. This is just a natural thing. We could study souls with science. Warhammer 40k and the Tides of the Warp, am I right? I don't know how many people get that reference. Pet Rabo and whatnot. Bye Zentre, bye. Sahib, damn it. Saying supernatural doesn't exist by linguistically altering the meaning of the word. I am not altering it. That is the meaning, isn't it? Let me double check. Supernatural. Existence outside of the natural world. Like if you have souls, for example, that would be very much part of the natural world. The reason why I feel like it's important to realize that like supernatural couldn't exist is two reasons. First of all, there is a huge like hard stance in science communities against like accepting weird theories. Now yes, weird theories should be questioned. They should be very much questioned. It's important to question everything in science. But people who believe in those theories should not be insulted simply because they believe in something. And also on the other side, it lowers the trust in science, in my opinion. As in, when people believe in the supernatural, for some reason, there's also a belief that even if it exists, then the science wouldn't be able to explain it, which is just a general misunderstanding of what science is. Bye, Vibu, bye, have a good one. There's no natural that exists inside the universe, it's automatically natural. Exactly, not even inside the universe. Even if it was like a whole different universe that just happened to... It's still natural. Can exist, but since it's outside the natural world, we would never be able to measure or interact with it. Yeah, like, by that definition, there's another problem. That's actually a whole question of, you know, if you have a particle which interacts with nothing, is it truly real? And then, is anything a real video? That right here is where you should go and watch that video. Carl Young. I don't know who that is. One, and we'll probably... One, get one. Okay, so right here we're gonna need all of them combinations. On it. Why change was a minute? Although I don't know if I want to at this point. Market correction coming exactly. Oh, please fit. There we go. It fits. Hell yeah. Well, kind of. It is a bit It's a bit disorganized. Can make it much. Right. Won't be the easiest. Oh, fudge sticks. I'm gonna have to. Honestly, it would be easier for me to just build them all from scratch. The moment we stop talking about sex, yeah, what can I say? Slime is mathematical horror. Yeah, to be fair, I feel like it would be just easier for me to do it myself fine. I'll do it myself. And then all of them we're gonna need there we go. And then 0.5 and 6 people. We're 3 down to 6. How much left? 5 minutes. That's all I need. 5 minutes left. That's all we have. Equation 0 and then equation 1, 2, 3. Margin number is just a stupid name. It's funny. Okay, now 1, 1, negative 1, negative 1 if I'm not mistaken. 0.5, there we go. And then what's the difference in x coordinate between these two? No, it's y coordinate, never mind. 2.13. Let's do. There we go. And right here we have 1.53. Perfect. Which means 0.6 should be the difference between them, correct? Yeah. Sweet. How's the background made? You mean this background? It's shader nodes, pretty simple ones too. So for example, right here, this is how I made it. I basically start with a noise texture, which looks like this. As you can see, the colors are varying, and so then I plug it into a color ramp, and what it basically does, it takes value from 0 to 1 and maps them differently. So right here, as you can see, as I increase this, the darker parts become even more darker. As I decrease this, the brighter parts become even more brighter. And this, what you have to remember here is that this isn't really a color, only if every white pixel represents a 1, every black pixel represents a 0, and everything in between is just like a number. And so then I take this number, and right here I multiply it by 0.4, I add these two together, then I use this one to mix two colors, one which is fully saturated one which is desaturated one, and then I use this as a color and this as the brightness, and then there we go, that's what you end up with. So you can see that I can just change things up and then they look different. Lovely math, innit? So yeah, by spoon, by... That's the rendering of the matte density distribution of the universe. Yes, that's the background micro radiation. Oh, that's background ultraviolet radiation. It's really bright. Huge hollowed object with a texture. No, this is a background. In Blender, you just have a separate shader for the ward itself. So like this. The floor is an object, but this is just like. No matter how far I zoom out, it's gonna still be there. This looks good, damn. There's episode of theoretical physics out there, exactly. Hi there, Greg, welcome back. Remove eyes during the ability to talk from a baby and see what happens. Happy, I fear of your future. you're gonna be like a Fabius Bile sort of thing. So the difference between them is 0.6, which means right here when you take this, and 0.93, if I'm not mistaken. It's a bit close, but we can just move it more to the right. There we go. What could possibly go wrong? Times -1 and times -1 at the very bottom, so -1. Like so. Then u to -1.2. There we go. -1. Positive 1.2. Negative 0.5. Negative 0.5. That should be all of them. It may look misaligned, but that's only because the mine is so chunky. Imaginary numbers, the misleading name, like, because the hardest thing is to imagine them. That is actually true. Oh, I never thought of it that way. The hardest, oh yeah, I suppose. I would argue it isn't really even possible for us to imagine them. Because like, they don't really have any physical, there isn't really anything physical that's analogous to imaginary numbers. You just have the complex rotation that... I don't want to... Oh, stop. Biolo, good luck washing your air. Okay, now y should be 0.33 if I'm not mistaken. There we go. 0.5. Negative 0.5. Negative 0.5. And then all of them. There we go. There's I squared equal -1 because the notation is misleading because the square root of -1 is not, let's see, defined. Yes. Well. Okay, now one thing. Oh, first of all, how's the animation gonna even look like? I didn't even think of that. Oh, damn it. Number 1 multiplied by 1. I could just have all of them up here, actually. I could walk. Equation number 3. This is the equation number 2. This is the equation number 1. Yeah, I feel like the quickest way to render all of them is to have them appear one by one. This way. Back in 5 minutes, hope the video is finished. Exactly, yeah. It will be. It surely will be. Because all I need is just 5 more minutes. Why is this rendering in MKV? Is that gonna be a problem? Because, not gonna lie, that would kinda suck. That would be a problem. And that feels like something that would be a problem. I mean, I can remix this in OBS. Ah! Fixed. Hold on. I need to fix them in OBS. And one of them even failed. Ridiculous. There we go, now it's an MP4. Sweet. Fixed! Not a problem. Not a problem in the slightest. You do 256 samples for each frame. Depends on the frame. In this case, yes, because 256 is all I need. Actually, we have this to be white. I do believe that would look better. This for white. Yeah, I like it more. It's not so uniform. Make it votes to sleep and give him more money. Exactly. That's what you should do. I would recommend rewatching every single video I've ever made on loop. That will put you right to sleep. Actually, every video I made since the worst mistake humanity could ever make. You make it for sleep now. I can only sleep to these streams. Now that's proper. 1 point. Oh damn it, I wasn't ready. Oh, come on. Do I just need to re-render all of them? Like one by one, right? That's it. -1. -1. Yeah, okay, so just all of them. Also, -1 will probably be red for the sake of clarity. Hey, Hydrix17. How would the red look like on this one? Oh, I like it. Oh, I like it. Cool. That's exciting and all. Sitting here rendering it frame by frame, manually, like a normal person would. Runes? I can't do runes because I'm rendering it manually. That's the problem. I just have to do it. Listen, if we get to the point in which I am rendering an animation and I've already edited all the animations I already rendered, then we can play runes. Because then it will be efficient for me to do whatever else. What's loons? It's everything and nothing. It's a walk of art. I have 3 cups of coffee, 1 freshly made and 2 I don't know how old they are. They've just been sitting on my desk and you know what? Waste not, want not, I'm just drinking them. Put more boings in the video. Yeah, but the boings take such a long time to render. I will put the boing everywhere I can. Rem code don't start. Gonna go study organics. I'm alright, side. Bye, have a good one. Okay. I'm not ignoring your messages, Entry, don't worry. The 5-year-old portion. What am I gonna do? What am I supposed to do? Just leave it there? That's a waste. Waste not, want not. And I don't want it. Nope, wrong key, sorry. Ah, yummy. Extract pure caffeine. Actually, okay, extracting caffeine. I know that making caffeine is really difficult. It's annoying. Extracting caffeine, I'm not certain. I don't think it will be easy. Extract my coffee. That would really be like a Nile Red level thing, making like synthesizing coffee. That would be pretty cool. 100% caffeine searching for print. I already have caffeine pills. No, where are they? Oh, there they are. I have caffeine pills. I could just pop them open. They're full of caffeine, so, you know. I could just pop them open, have some caffeine. It's 100% pure, I'm pretty certain. Maybe it should be. Let me see actually, what are they? Actually, is it 100% caffeine? 100 milligrams. Yeah, that's about the weight, yeah. Yeah, that's about the weight. Actually make progress on... I'm making progress on streams. Slowly, but I am. Now Green something? I think he changed his name to Mr. Green Guy. Fun fact, he commented on one of my videos. The chemistry one. Tips on how to make more YouTube videos. Red and red. Ah, almost finished with this segment. Thank goodness. It was thrilling to render it frame by frame, but I feel like I don't want it anymore. Is your name pronounced like Make It? Yes, it is. I'm Make It. Make It, I'm trying to show you something. You're the IKEA show? What about it? There is no satisfying way to line them up, and that's precisely why one of them is blue and the other one is red. Because now they don't have to be lined up. The colors fit. How do you feel? I feel fine with this, I don't care. Just line the ones vertically. Yeah, but then the distance between the multiplication and the one will be off. Pretty. Maybe for you. colors are the easier way. Looks much better. Gets the point across much better. Yes, it is dark. That's why it right here is equal to the same thing. So we could walk right. Trust me, it will look nice. I'm a mathematician. There. What's next in the script? 1 squared. Negative 1 squared. So both 1 squared, negative 1 squared are equal. Positive. Okay, this should be simple enough. Wait, did I render it or did I not? I don't remember. Is this part of What is Math series? No, What is Math series isn't. I'm not working on it currently because I'm not famous enough to get any collaborations going. So far, Harry is the only person that ever replied. No, actually, no. 2 other people did reply, but they replied months after I asked them. So, whoops. Let me just right here, let's parent both of these to the multiplication, let's parent both of these to the multiplication, and right here let's do 1 squared and negative 1 squared. Hold on, give me a second as the phone call. Here. Fine, that was not the phone call. That was just completely unrelated phone call. Cool. Good. That's great. Red. There we go. Now rotate like this. Rotate like this. And move in. And see. That's wrong. That's way off. Ah, these origins line. That's ridiculous. Right, y'all want a bong? We'll have a boing. Boing. Dictator in his right hand man. Definitely calls his her boyfriend girlfriend not binary F. Hey guy, which part of my whole rant did you not understand? I just like spent the beginning of the live stream on a 20-minute long rant about how it's silly that we refer to people based on their genitals, and now you're gonna right here be going out of your way to refer to me with every single sex gender possible. Disrespectful, honestly. IFT5. IFT5, I think IFT5. What's IFT5's mission? Was a test flight. There's a website called Space Policy Online. Well, that's convenient. Oh, just this level rocket. Oh. When is the last time you've read an interesting research? Like Bleeding Edge? It's been a long time. Haven't really had the time recently. I'm just going over the classics for the videos. It's fun. And there we go. Oh wait, I was supposed to change this from Matroska to Olympic 4. No way you're gonna explain Fourier transform in this video, right? Why things so long? To be fair, most of the video is just like the background, mathematical background required. It's kind of the point of the video, I suppose. -1 squared, -1 squared are equal. Okay, cool. Time to keep going with the video editing. Fun! Are you questioning my clones? Quite rude.
These placeholders are not rectangles at all. They are in fact letters.
Oh yeah, I stopped here because I messed up because there was supposed to be a reveal in which they are like letters. Why am I'm missing an animation here, actually. I don't know what happened. We have this, which is just the line, and then the next frame is this, which is a completely different thing. And I really don't understand what happened. We backtrack? I really am struggling to understand why this. I mean, there's clearly 30 frames missing. So let me open up. Oh, you get back in there. What? Why? Why did you just? Why? Well, that looks off. Looks wrong. There's something in the effect controls. I see. There. Okay, function 5. Let's see. I messed up something. I clearly have. Frame 200 and 2500 and 2630. Yeah. You know, crap. Like this one. Mr. Beast is better. Better than what? If you want to go with better, you need to, like... It's better is a relative word, you need to specify. Yeah, I just completely forgot to zoom in. Well, no freaking wonder. What's right here? This shouldn't be the text. This should be letters in math, which is right. Ah, that's a good question. Where is it? No. Yes. European unity. I love European unity. What's the make it I could only stream 2 hours as they remove? Yeah, that was a faulty model, not streaming enough, and so they were doing a test run of the better model. The result is better than the people who are worse. Ah, solid theory. This ain't gonna work though, because the frames are all funky. Meant to start with 3, 4, 14, 2. Welcome back, Olo. Oh yeah, we're also rendering this in the background. Makes sense, I guess it's taking a while. Alright. Right here, 2625 was it? 2625. 0. There we go. And then 3, 4, 14, 2. Sweet. Render. Make it. How do you make those mathematical curves in Blender? You mean this? Manually. That's how. As in, actually, let me show you. So in Blender you have a thing which is called a curve. Right here, and you can pick a path, and then you can edit it the way whatever you see fit, like so. There we go. And then you can pick, the way I do it is I pick a cylinder, rotate it on its side, like this, get an array, 1 on C0, crank that bad boy up, maybe not to 1000, but like, you know, solid hundreds. There we go. And then another modifier, deform, curve, pick a curve. And there we go. So I do it. And then if I want to modify them, I have an add-on called Animate All, which I use. Add-on to do it. No, this is actually just standard Blender. This is just, well, an array modifier is obvious, but there's just a curve modifier, which, as the name would suggest, it works with everything. So I could actually just add in Suzanne like this, give it the deform curve, and it follows the curve. I'm hungry. I might have to go and eat something pretty soon. I want it in the stream though, because we just need 5 minutes to finish the video, you know? What's the point of stopping the stream now?
They are in fact letters in the math. Yeah, we can basically replace this with an X and a Y, and we end up with something that most people absolutely despise in math. And yeah, okay, I get it, right? Yeah, okay, I get it, right? Doing equations with letters instead of numbers is more difficult, but it's a common rule of science that if there is something that's widely used and has easy alternatives, then it's either one, done because of tradition. I'm looking at moles, but moles are not a unit. or done because they introduce a lot of functionality. And in this case, it's the second one.
Okay, there we go. Ah, this would be a fun one to edit. Actually, it won't be that difficult, I suppose. For controls. Muffet just letters. I would argue it's characters. Muffet just letters. Say that to the integral. Just quickly. Does reaping exist when not? Greg, I started reading that comment so hopeful, thinking you would have some clever insight, some... Really, that's where you went with this? I'm disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, okay, I get it, right? Doing equations with letters instead of numbers is more difficult, but it's a common rule of science that if there is something that's widely used and has easy alternatives, then it's either one.
What an absolutely killer solo.
Done because tradition.
Yeah, Remco, you've become a different person ever since you've joined the elites, you know? You've changed, man. You've changed. Power changes one, yeah. What? Social experiment? That's ridiculous. God, come on.
Moles are not a unit.
I don't actually have that many free makers. I think I'm missing something, I just don't know what. Oh my god, after makers done the video. Oh, hello. Just 5 more minutes. You might want to play now, because it's gonna be a bit of a wait, these 5 minutes.
Moles are not a unit. Not done because moles are not a unit. Not done because they introduce. Are not a unit. Not done because they introduce a lot.
That's a bit too much.
Not done because they introduce a lot of functionality, and in this case, it. A lot of functionality, and in this case, it's the second one. You see, when we set up an equation like this, it's quite pointless, right? We set up.
Right here is one the animation. Ah. Hi Delia, welcome. 5 minutes, it's just 5 more minutes. It's just 5 more minutes, all I need. 5 minutes to make us. What do you mean? Just normal 5 more minutes. That's all we need. We just need like 5 more minutes. That's all we need. Just 5 more minutes. That's all we need. We're like solid 10% of the way there. That's good. That's good stuff. How many hours of my life did I spend watching Make It? I'm glad you said spend and not wasted. I appreciate that a lot. I should make a 45-minute script. I didn't know how long it was gonna be when I was scripting it. There was no way to tell. Okay. Hold on. Give me a second. Zero because I'm mostly okay. So there we go. How far is this, by the way, render-wise? Oh, it's finished. That's nice. How far is this? The one I'm waiting for right now, actually. I guess in the meantime we can just animate the other one. This one. And right here we have equal. They are both positive, which means we want all of these, and I mean all of them, to be gone. This one to move into corner. This one up. And then these. To move into the center. Another Vex. Where's the true word you make it? That's so mean. So unbelievable. Yeah, with a black screen, every great YouTuber does it. No, Happy, that's called a podcast. That is also how you make millions sometimes. I should really just do podcasts, that'll be so much easier. I don't have to animate anything. Okay, let's do 1.5. They should switch sides, yeah. Looks so much better. There we go. Actually, I can just set them like this, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't have to be mathematically perfect. It just has to walk. There we go, render. Oh, the head's stuck. boing. Boing would... No, we already did boing the literally last animation. The one animation before that, where positive one, negative one appeared. That was a boing. Oh boy. Did I mention that we're 10% of the way there? This is fun. I'm having fun. This is fun. That's good. Good stuff. It would be too easy if it was anything else. I can make it. I can make it happen. I have to get for some years. Go on and make it happen. You're on the next step. Come on, make it. You can do it. Just make it happen. 5 minutes. Exactly. We just need 5 minutes. Precisely.
An equation like this, it's quite pointless, right?
Each frame is taking a minute. Oh yeah, because I'm already doing 2 animations at the same time. So I should probably turn this off. Remco, you do realize that I like read every comment, right? Jesus, that's escalation, isn't it? I've always liked those dreams. You just fly. That's always a nice dream. Or fall. Close enough. Fun. It's fun. Come on, coffee, I suppose. Second cup done. Yeah. Well, happy if it's in constellation. I dream. My most common dream is that I go on a trip to a place where I just go on a vacation, you know, go on a trip. I'm having my fun, I'm enjoying myself, and then all of a sudden I realize that I forgot to account for streaming, and there is no way for me to actually stream, and the entire rest of the dream is just me panicking over how I'm gonna stream a Checkup, and that is my most common dream I'm having. No joke, true story. So yeah. I have it like 2 or 3 times a week. So yeah. Could be worse. Dream itself, take a laptop, stream those. I already had one dream in which I went on a trip and had my laptop with me, but I couldn't find like a quiet place, and then when I found a quiet place, my laptop was just dead. So yeah, it doesn't help. They seems about to try to make it. No, sometimes we get pretty nice conversations in. How many frames is that? This one? It's 30, correct? Yeah, 50, 55, cool. So 15 more minutes! Oh, screw it, I'm just gonna leave this open, keep editing.
Both sides are equal to 7. Simple. If we, however, like this, it's quite pointless, right? Both sides are equal to 7. Simple. If we however, change it up like this, adding quite pointless, right? Both sides are equal to 7. Simple. If we, however,
the laptop. Happy, I would not test that theory if I were you. That does not seem like a solid thing to
change
test.
it up like this. If we, however, change it up like this, adding
No, that's the wrong one.
like this. Simple. If we, however, change it up like this, adding two letters A and B, then once we solve it, we get this. A and B, then once we two letters A and B, then once we solve it, we get this.
That's smooth. I'm good at this. I should animate more often.
Simple. If we, however, change it up like this, change it up like this, adding two, change it up like this.
Right here.
Change it up like this, adding two letters A and B. Then once we solve it, we get this. Or in other words, an equation telling us exactly how large A has to be in relation to B, or how large B has to be in relation to A. It's quite pointless, right? Both sides are equal to. You see, when we set up an equation like this, it's quite pointless, right? Both sides are equal to quite pointless, right? Both sides are equal to 7.
That actually might be a bit loud.
Simple.
There we go.
If we, however, change it up like this, adding two letters A and B, then once we solve it, we get this. Or in other words, an equation telling us exactly how large A has to be in relation to B. Exactly how large A has to be in relation to B.
Right here. So proper sound effect would really spice it up. Like a magical techie, maybe. I don't know. This laser. What's this one? Pigeon friend. No. I feel like I could make the laser walk. I could make it walk.
Then once we solve it, we get...
If I increase the pitch and... I do it like this.
this. Or in other words, an equation telling us...
No, that sucks. Once per live stream, that's fine. Lurking is also an option. Magical? That sounds... There was like one more sound which could work in this case, the magical hammer thing. Production crate, make it also, make it, make it! That's a reference to me. Make it. Make it also, make it. No. No. How is the magical hammer thing? That's so loud. That's so unbelievably loud. No. Give me something good.
ProductionCrate.com.
No. None of these fit.
Production.
Maybe music? Is there a musical thing? I mean, background, natural, organic, liquids, pure voices, animals, movement, electronic. Electronic, maybe sci-fi, maybe magical. Is metal impacts from debris and pushes bank and little weapons order. No fighting, no sound design. Video games, maybe video games would work.
ProductionCrate.com. Production Crate.
No. Make it 5 per stream. Hell yeah.
ProductionCrate.com.
Comical. Okay, ambient tonal charge ups, maybe. Charge ups is kind of what I'm looking for, actually. No. Like a opposite. Maybe could make a walk, I suppose. Damn it. Quit clicking the wrong thing. Put some non-copyright cat fighting noises. I could. One of these could walk. Too long. Maybe this one? Maybe I could make him walk? I don't know. Feels like maybe. Maybe I could. Maybe I could. Sounds in tech, which is techie. I would need to modify it a fair share. First of all, what happens if I do reverse speed?
Exactly how large A has to be in
Not quite. Not quite. Damn it. Bring back 150. Let's see.
exactly how large
And then... Oh, maybe musical. Oh, wait, I might be an idiot. Oh, hold on. I did it a while back. Where, like... I create some chords. Simple chords. This.
how large A has to be in relation to
Specifically for this sort of situation. When I had two things, which I wanted to...
how large A has to be in relation to B, or how large B has to be in relation to B, or B in relation to B, or how large B A has to be in relation to B, or how large B has to be, how large A has to be in relation to B, or how large B has to be in relation to A.
There we go. Now what next?
This is extremely convenient and saves a crazy lot.
Yeah, sure is. Ah. I'm so tired. Keep going, you can keep going.
This is extremely convenient in relation to A. This is extremely convenient and saves crazy lot of time, because it means that if you have to account for, let's say, 10 different scenarios,
Music just stops there, that's not good. I'm gonna do drink coffee, make it. No, I'm that kind of tired. Grown tubes. Oh, is that what they're called? Ooh. Come on. Yeah. You can make it. You're just like, you're like 10% there. Ah.
both sides are equal to 7. Simple. If we, however, change it up like this, adding two letters A and B, saves a crazy lot of time.
270, so this one is next.
Because it means that if you have crazy lot of time. Because it means that if you have to
I'm sorry, what? Why does that appear out of
say,
nowhere?
10 different scenarios. Crazy.
Why did it appear like this?
Crazy lot of time. Because it means that if you have to account for, let's say, 10 different scenarios.
Oh, we're almost there. Oh, we're so close. Oh, we are so close. Yeah. There's grind animations. Exactly, just 5 more minutes. Make it more times, not with the opposite. I know, right? Crazy.
When may differ, then you can just solve the equation once and be done with it. Plug in the A and you're done.
There. The functions chapter is finished. Now only the derivatives, the integrals, the calculus, then trigonometric, then complex numbers, complex rotations, complex sine, and Fourier transform. And then we're finished! We're practically there!
So as much as most people hate letters,
Hate
so as
letters.
much as people hate it,
And as much as people hate letters.
so as much as most people hate it when letters are introduced with the numbers, when you solve an equation with numbers, you just solve one. When you solve an equation with letters, you solve all of them. And when it comes to other characters, like Greek letters or whatever, it's just the same thing, right? It's the same as letters, we just use different places for clarity, but it doesn't make any difference. We just use them in different places for clarity. All of them. And when it comes to letters or whatever, it's just the same thing, right? We just use them in...
There we go. Now the video is going to shrink in size. Like right now, it's already slowly coming to the 45 mark. It is going to shrink because I did mess up a lot. As I always do. I had a student. What's that in your left eye? It's Sun's Undertale. It's a reference to a hit game.
And when it comes to other characters, like Greek letters or whatever, it's just the same thing, right? We just use them in different places for clarity, but it doesn't make any difference. Letters are just letters, characters are just characters, doesn't matter really.
I feel like I'm redrawing on the point here.
Or any other. And speaking of adding even more letters...
Oh yeah, that's the wrong one. Whoops. I forgot. I almost forgot. I had to re-render the whole thing because I made a mistake right here. Or draw this. Correct one.
Characters are just characters, doesn't matter really, Greek or...
Why is it jumping like this? Oh yeah, because I only rendered a part of it, right.
Greek or any other. And speaking of adding even more letters, doesn't matter really, Greek or any other. And speaking of adding even more letters, now take a look at a function like this. You can see...
Clever, alright. There we go, that's where it ends. And so, wait, did the animation finish? Of course it didn't. Almost there though, 3 minutes.
It's quite pointless, right? Both sides are equal to 7. Just characters, doesn't matter really, Greek or any other. And speaking of adding even more letters, now take of adding even more letters, Greek or any other. And speaking of adding even more letters, now take a look at...
Oh, this is fun. Because here we enter the domain of derivatives. Yeehaw, how many... There are so many. There are so many animations here. Oh my goodness, gracious me. That's a lot of them. It's fine, make it, you can make it. You can make it happen. There is a possibility that we will not have enough time to render all animations, in which case I might need to double the stream because the really... That's a lot of files I'm importing all at once. Oh my goodness gracious me. Derivatives, right, okay.
And speaking of adding even more letters,
Is it aligned? Oh, that... Is it aligned? Looks pretty aligned.
or any other. And speaking of adding even more letters, now take a look at a function like this.
That's a pretty sweet movement.
Now take a look at a function like this.
Oh, right here we can... You know what? This is a good segment. Right here we can go all out with the coolness. Right here we can add in the good music. Odd Kid 2, which is probably my favorite background song. Because it's just the best. It is the absolute best.
And speaking of adding even more letters,
Oh, it's so groovy. Oh my god. You're basically done now. Yeah, I really am. I'm basically there. Yeah, welcome back, Krish.
now take a look at a function like this.
Okay, right here, want to keyframe. I actually want to add the second one. Want to keyframe it at 0, like so.
Now take a look at a function like this. You can see that's going up.
Okay, negative. That might be a bit much.
You can see that's going up.
Oh, we're gonna have boings with this one. Oh, that's gonna be good. Oh yeah. Give me a boing. Where's the boing?
with a negative number.
Ah,
Division-
boing. Everyone's favorite boing. I'm really glad though that as we're going over this, we are doing a completely finished edit with the audio, because audio is always the worst for me. So I'm really glad we're getting it out of the way instead of finishing it with the basic edit and then going back to it.
Where M may differ, then you can just solve the equation once and be done with it.
No,
Plug in
we're not
TA,
doing
and
point
you're done.
yet.
So as much as most people...
Ah, it's
Now
so
take a look at
groovy.
a function like this. You can see that's going
Up. Right here. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Oh, we're gonna need another city sound. A completely different city sound.
You can see that's going up, it's going down.
We're gonna need a completely different sound, like slide whistle, just for the funsies. Pitch shifter, and this one up a bit.
Going down, it's going...
There, right here, we're gonna need a slide whistle. Oh, can I have slide whistle in production crate? Slide. Slide whistle's gonna it's gonna fit so well. Ah, the Carmine. No, I need... Okay, this one can fit. Oh, down and then up would be great. But this one is a bit too long. To be fair, okay, I feel like we already found our champion. So, I'm gonna add it into the boing sounds, I'll be honest. I feel like boing sounds will do it justice. So boing is just gonna be all the silly ones. Oh yeah, it's gonna fit so well. Oh, the time is also... Oh, sweet. Okay, simple parametric over there, and convolution reverb.
It's going all around, but...
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, a bit lower down, the convolution reverb actually might...
It's going all around, but...
No, we need the convolution reverb, take it back. But we do need it to stick the much larger room size.
Going all around, but... What...
And maybe pitch shift a bit down, I feel. I don't know if I'm getting it right at all.
It's going all around, but...
That's so silly, I love it. Let me fix it. What? Oh, I did Alida, by the way. Welcome. And then there we go. Add frame hold. Perfection.
all around. But what if we wanted to quantify just how much it's going up? It's going all around, but...
Yeah, this one... No, this is off. Parametric equalizer, we need the lower down and we need the up the center a bit. And increase the Q.
Going all around, but what if we wanted to quantify just how much it's going up? Well, then what we could do is we could introduce a slope. We could introduce a slope.
No, I have this rendered actually. All these frames. Oh, that was a point. I didn't even register. There we go. This.
Well, then what we could do is we could introduce a slope. How do we define slope? Well, imagine that we have 2 points. 2 points which define a slope. First point with its x and y coordinates. Here's the x, here's the y, and second one with its x and y coordinates. Here's the x.
Here's the y. Okay, I guess I should have been paying attention instead of. There we go.
Here's the y, and second one with its x and y coordinates. Here.
Ha ha ha. I mean, you should be the repairing channel code to fix it. I'm pretty certain that's already in Satisfactory, if I'm not mistaken. I think they already have that. This is a short part, the full width. I wouldn't call it short exactly. I don't think short applies here.
Here's the x, here.
This is the derivative part of the full width.
Here's the y. Now, based on these coordinates, we'd like to create a single number for our slope. If it's high, the number coordinates, we'd like to create a single number for our slope.
Oh, those are some good animations. This is probably my favorite chapter.
If it's high, create a single number for our slope. If it's high, the number should be high. If it's
And there we go. How's the animation, by the way? Almost finished. Sweet.
low, the number should be low. If it's flat,
We're slowly getting there, though. We're like, what? 8 minutes? Oh my goodness. We're 8 minutes in. That's so close. I have a question. How do you knock your ego a few levels down? I'm feeling too confident these days. Usually life does it for you. Or, I don't know, friends, I would recommend. That's what yeah. If you have good friends, they will knock down your ego.
if it's flat,
That's actually how you can recognize two different bad flavors of friends. Like, you can have the toxic friends who will never knock your ego down, or negative friends who will never knock it up. Like, a good friend would keep it balanced.
flat, it should be 0. And if it's negative, it's going down. It should be 0, and if it's negative,
Crippling loneliness humor is your favorite. I know, I don't like it. I find it has a bad
it's
aftertaste.
going down. How would we do it? Well, first, we can realize that if we move these points around together, it isn't changing. We do it.
Okay, right here we also need this.
Well, first, we can realize that if we move these
Points together, so this.
points around together, the slope isn't changing. Which means that if we won't care about
Wait, is it going back? I really hope it's going back. I won't have to add keyframe again.
which means that if we won't care about the
Oh my goodness. Premiere, walk with me here. Why are you moving like that?
slope isn't changing. Which means that if we won't care about the difference, which means that we won't really care about the x and y coordinates.
8 minutes. 8 minutes in. Doing fine. Keep
It's
going.
only about the difference in the coordinates. The difference in the coordinates. In physics and math, we represent difference with in physics and math, we represent difference with delta most of the time, so don't get spooked by it. It just means difference, okay? As I mentioned, characters are just characters. So let's see how
Making a really poor job entertaining your chat is playing tic-tac-toe. It's not my fault. Listen, if you all want to play tic-tac-toe, who am I to stop you? Poor job on entertaining. I'm trying to make a video here, okay? Trying to... Oh, and the one moved into the ground. Why didn't any of you tell me that the one is moving into the ground? I am doing poor job on entertaining. Y'all are keeping a secret the fact that the one moved into the ground. And now I have to re-render this. Thanks, Biden. Yeah, it's fun because play on thanks, Obama. It's comical. Subscribe for more topical humor.
in physics and math, we represent difference with delta.
I don't mean to go as part of your plan. You usually know what you're doing. Yeah, good. I was testing you. That was part of my plan. Though it can explode, I appreciate your commitment. You are correct. That was part of my plan. That was a test. You passed. Everyone else failed.
Don't get spooked by it. It just means difference. Okay, as I mentioned, characters are just characters. So let's see how.
Okay, this is 1 frame 2. There we go.
So let's see how that difference affects our slope. So let's see how that difference affects our slope. Well, you can see that increasing the difference in heights. So let's see how that
Oh, that's so sharp. Why is this? Why you gotta be that way?
So let's see how that difference affects our slope. Well, you can see that increasing the difference in heights increases our slope, and decreasing it our slope. And
This is honestly an amazing chapter. I gotta say, the derivative, spot on. It's lovely. It's really like with the first ones. I'm not completely sold on them, especially the inverse operations one. I don't love it. This one is more of a patchwork. So this one was a decent idea. Execution a bit more poor, but I love the derivatives one. Really. How did Remco get the cool tool effect? I'm trying to see the effect of mortals when I transcend their mortality into, transform them into godlike beings.
and decreasing it decreases the slope. So we know that our slope would be proportional to delta y. Alright, cool. Now what about delta? Alright, cool. Now what about delta x? Well, as we increase delta x, our slope decreases, and as we decrease it, it increases. So it would be increases.
I am going like crazy. I would be a patron if I had PayPal. You could just send me money. Like just send it somewhere using mail. I'll pick it up. Take all my assets. Just give me that tool effect. Send me your assets first. How many assets do you have? In the universe, make it as an OnlyFans. I will make an OnlyFans one day. I want to. But oh no, wait, Markiplier already did that. Damn it, so many good bits that I just wanted to do have already been done by Markiplier. Markiplier bit me to it. Dagnabbit.
It increases. So it would be whatever the opposite of proportional would be like. Like inversely proportional, but what would be the opposite of proportional would be like? Like inversely proportional, but what would be the inverse of multiplication? 1 by delta x. That's what I meant by saying that division is just an inverse of multiplication, and how to combine them. And now to combine them, yeah. Delta y divided by delta x. That's our slope. And just to convince you that that's the case, yeah. Delta y divided by delta x. That's our
I'm just moving everything. Which means this might be even longer than it seems.
slope. And just to convince you that that's the case, here you can see the computation of the that's our slope. And just to convince you that that's the case, here
Am I copying this? No, move.
you can see the computation of the slope for a couple of values. You can pause if you want to make sure
So that's a big boy.
that it all makes sense for now. Okay, so that's
Negative accessibility, that's called dead.
cool. We can go back to our equation, select 2 points now from the function. All makes sense for now. Okay, so that's cool. We can
What's this? Okay, that just disappears. I got it.
okay, so that's
You sound exhausted. Me? No, I'm like, not me exhausted. I'm fine.
okay, so that's cool. We can go back to our equation, select 2 points now from the function chapter. Okay, so that's
Now this, bring it back, and we're doing fine. Look at this. Look how much of the video already finished, right? That was the beautiful girl all along. What a plot twist. What a wholesome plot twist.
okay, so that's cool. We can go back to our equation now, select 2 points. From the functions chapter, you should be able to understand what this kind of
I'm sorry, can I move it to the beginning? Start there.
so that's cool. We can go back to our equation now, select 2 points. From the functions chapter, you should be
I'm sorry, the animation doesn't quite line up with this one. What was I saying here?
From the functions chapter, you should be able to understand what this kind of equation would mean, and then calculate the slope between any 2 points of the function. So here's the number dealing. So here's the number of any 2 points of the function.
I'm sorry, the animations don't line up in the slightest. No number. There's absolutely no number here. What number are you talking about? There ain't no number.
Between any 2 points of the function. So here's the number detailing exactly how high the slope is. Except, you see, there's a problem.
There's absolutely no number in the make it. Make it, there's absolutely no number in there. Make have the C. Yeah, I have, it's... None of you, honestly. In this video, at the very end, I will just add in a segment about all of my things, because apparently none of you watch these things. None of you know. That's ridiculous. You think another AJ future video, please make another one of a video like that, please. I am already busy making so many longer videos. I want a short video for once.
We can go back to our equation now, select 2 points. From the functions chapter, you should be able to understand what this kind of equation would mean, and then calculate the slope between any 2 points of the function. So here's the number detailing exactly
There's
how
absolutely
high
no
the
number.
slope is. Except, you see, there's a problem. What if we have a function, we set the points, and we get the results? Seems inexplicable. There's a problem. What if we have sure that it all makes sense for now? Okay, so that's cool. We can go back to our equation now, select 2 points. From the functions chapter, you should
Nope. just cut all this.
What if we have a function, we set a points from the function. Here's the number detailing exactly how high the slope is.
Actually, we can cut this. There we go.
So here's the number detailing exactly how high the slope is. Except, you see, we have exactly how high the slope is. Except, you see, there's a problem. What if we have a function, we set the points and we get the results? Seems innocent enough, right? Well, almost. That's because this isn't the function we're measuring the slope for. Only this. And right...
There we go.
Only this. And right here you can see that the function is actually going up and down, and the slope doesn't align at all.
Trouble promoting Discord, just we promote Ash. What kind of Stalin era trying to get your friends into power scheme is this? 5 minutes is done. Yeah, just 5 more minutes is all I need, honestly. I just like 5 more minutes and then the video will be finished. We just need 5 more minutes. And that's it. Just 5 more minutes and the video will be done and over. There we go. And then how much becomes both positive. So right here we want both of them. We want the one in the corner to move up to just like 65. There we go. And then right here we take this keyframe. And then we just point like so, like so, like so. There we go. And then we need to move the camera. Or actually, we could just move this right here. No. I'm gonna move the camera. We need more space to work with anyway. And you can also be gone. No, not all of you. On you. There we go. That's such a nice looking scene, isn't it? The colors really pop here. I really like it. Blend the right meant. Not blend. Damn it. It's not full screen. There we go. And now, render animation. Do something special for stream 666. Yeah, we're gonna play Doom Eternal for stream 666. That's the plan.
So what we need is not only a slope, but a slope defined by a single point. See that the function is actually going... And right here you can see that the function is actually going up and down, and the slope doesn't align at all. So what we need is not only a slope, but a slope defined by a single point, to avoid this whole in between 2 points going up and down problem. Well, this presents an issue, you see. We can take these points and bring them closer and closer, but each time we do so, well, this presents an issue.
I'm sorry, it feels like the animation is completely talking about something different.
Is actually going up and down, and the slope doesn't align at all. So what we need is not only a slope, but a slope defined by a single point, to avoid this whole in between 2 points going up and down problem. Well, this presents an issue, you see. We can take these points and bring them closer and closer, but each time we do so... Well,
so right here. Why is the random square root -1? It's because in the script, the interesting is nothing fits here. Right here, I want the square root of -1. I want to do something with square root -1, and I don't want it to just appear out of nowhere. For the sake of, you know, continuity, I want it to be on the screen. String theory is a myth made by Big String. It is. Mathematical physics, ich kann das Ultrasound down. No, number one. Just imagine one, and that's what we're gonna do.
Well, this presents an issue, you see. We can take these points and bring them closer and closer, but each time we do so, well, this presents an issue. You see, well, this presents an issue, you see. We can take, well, this presents an issue.
Welcome back, TCG.
We can take
Hi.
these points and bring them closer and closer and closer, and each time we do so, we get more and more accurate result, but it's never perfect. So you might say, make it. What if we just keep bringing it closer to 0? Well, if the distance between 2 points is 0, then we run to another issue. We get the 0 divided by 0, which is a big mathematical no-no. So how do we fix it? Well, we need them to be as close together as possible, but 0 breaks everything. So to that, you may say something like, make it. What if we just keep bringing it closer to 0? Make it. What if we just keep bringing it... Make it. What if we
There we go. This right here.
just keep bringing it closer to 0? Wait, didn't we just try that and it didn't work? To 0 last time. Well, no, we set it to 0 last time. We set it. It didn't work? Well, no, we...
Nice precision dimension, multiple dimension, and hypothetical string dimensions. Curious. Still trying to get Windows back. Oh no. Oh no. Help make it through of everything. I already did that. It wasn't all that. I already did that, but it wasn't all that entertaining, so I just scrapped it. That's because it wouldn't make for an interesting YouTube video.
set it to 0 last time. But what if we don't set it to 0, only get closer and closer to 0, like as close as possible, like a limit as this x a limit.
What the heck? You could hear that? It's thundering outside. I think. It sounds like at least. Just loud.
Limit as this x approaches 0. That's what limits are for. And that's what limits are for.
Oh my goodness. These animations, okay, it started strong, but now it's kind of
That's what
sucking.
limits are for. Limits are for representing a value that
We'll need more editing.
That's what limits are for. Limits are for representing a value that gets closer and closer to something but never quite reaches that point. And now if we make our equation, it works. Here we have the position of the
Wait,
first
this is way off. So right here, this is where it was, oh my goodness, we are just behind on the
If we
animations.
just keep bringing it closer to 0. Wait, didn't we just try? Make it. What if we just keep bringing it closer to 0? Wait, didn't we just try that and it didn't work? Well, no, we set it to 0 last time. But what if we don't set it to 0, only get close?
There, all of these. Come here.
Closer and closer to 0, like as close as possible, like
What's this, by the way? What's the
a
animation?
limit. It's closer and closer.
Okay. Nest, you, right.
Closer and closer to 0, like as close as possible, like a limit as this x approaches.
Is it infinity? It's infinity. Ah, it's supposed to be 0. It's supposed to be 0. Oh yeah, I did. Oh yeah, back when that was a problem, I said I would fix it in post, didn't I? We might need to fix that in post. So like, right here, I'm just gonna need to fix it in post, which basically means Whoop. Whoop. There. Nobody will know. Nobody will even suspect a thing. No, nobody will suspect a thing. Okay, make it a bit bigger. Like, there we go, there we go, there we go. And
approaches 0. That's what limits are for. Limits are for representing a value that gets closer and closer to something but never quite reaches that point. And now if we make our equation, it works. Here we have and now if we make our equation,
it's right here we want to cross solve.
we make our equation, it works. Here we have the position. Here we have the position of the first dot, and we have the position of the first.
Maybe like is waiting for the frame because something seemed off. Yeah, it is off. It was off. Fortunately, no one will know. Okay, how about color key and then we just key out this, and then can I like inverse it? That would be nice. Invert. No, I need to re-render this. Why am I'm lying to myself? I need to re-render this. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll just leave it. Maybe I just leave it as like a. Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna leave it for people to wonder why it looks so bizarre. And only you all will know. Only people who've seen the live streams will know why this 0 is so dark. Easter egg for the UGs, exactly. Oh, hold on. I might give some the guy to make a cure for cancer just to farm it for content and throw it out once it doesn't give enough views. Make it. Do you render all of your animations with 256 samples each? No, that depends on the animation. If I need more, I render with more. If I need less, I render with less. Infinity and Zero are kind of the same. They really aren't. X plus H minus X is hella smart though, I've never seen like that. I mean, that's because that's what it is. It's just that, you know, the X is cancelled out, of course. That's why most people skip that. But that's the core of the equation, because distance on the X with difference on the Y. Actually, the fact that you've never seen it like that is honestly a pretty good example of why people don't like calculus, because explaining derivatives without explaining this, the definition of derivative with this equation is a crime. That's where it comes from. That's why there's H there. This video in 5 minutes. I'm gonna finish this video in 5 minutes. Give me a second.
It works. Here we have the position of the first dot and position of the second dot. And down here at the bottom, we can just cancel out. And down here at the bottom, we can just cancel out the x's out, and there. That is our derivative. And that's how we can calculate the derivative of any function, like x squared, for example.
Oh yeah, that's the recording, isn't it? Oh yeah, the H is also supposed to be there. Oh, damn it. Okay, so the H is supposed to be there, not X. That's on me. Uh-oh. Whoops. Okay, no worries. I'm just gonna extend this. Perfect. No problems. That's exactly what I meant.
We can just cancel out the x's out, and there. That is our derivative. And that's how we can calculate the derivative of x.
What's the derivative of
That's how we can calculate the derivative of
x squared, for example? I'm pretty certain right here is where I have a recording for it. Actually, I'm pretty certain we can also just use this one without the mask, right? Yeah, okay, we can.
there. That is our derivative.
And so, which recording was it? I think it's this one, right?
Call button.
Yeah, it is this one. That's where we solved the... Are you humorous because you make it, or are you make it because you are humorous? I am make it. I do remaking.
It's simple. So why do we
Right here is where we just come back. There we go. Okay, so what we want is we want this to be much quicker.
any function like
Actually, this should be should have a speed of 100.
derivative, and that's how we can calculate the derivative of any function like
Scale position, and then right here.
and that's how we can calculate the derivative of any function like
We're gonna do profile picture prank. Why? What makes you think I haven't done it already? What if years ago I switched out my colors?
x squared, for example. See? It's simple. So why do we think of derivatives as hard? It's simple.
Wait, hold on. We need to move all of it just in case.
See? It's simple. So what?
Uh, 148. 148. This. There we go.
It's simple. So why do we think of derivatives as hard, difficult, and complex? Was because
Make how many left? 5 minutes. That's how many.
more difficult functions.
This one will be a bit of a... This one will need an asterisk because it's more meant as like a fun animation rather than actual maths.
Difficult functions. Okay, so let's say that functions. Okay, so let's say that for any arbitrary function we have this equation, and we'd like to solve it. The right side that for any arbitrary function we have this equation, and we'd like to solve it. The right side is already as tight packed as possible, so now only have limit. Just say that. Okay, solve them with more difficult functions. Okay, so let's just say that for any arbitrary function, we have this equation and we'd like to solve it. The right side is already as tight. The right side is
go.
already as tight packed as possible, so we only have a limit to solve. Now, in order to solve this limit, we can use something called L'Hopital.
Hopitas, I don't know how to pronounce it. I ain't gonna pretend like I do.
Now, in order to solve this limit, we can use something called
Hopitas rule. Cringe.
up the equation explained because it won't be relevant later on, and this is a video about more main mathematical tools, not solution to them. And so in the end, we end up with this equation, which in order to solve, we need to take care of this. Derivative. In the end, we end up with this equation, which in order won't be relevant later on, and this.
Ha 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 ha. Let me see something. There we go. Keep going. Let's keep going. Oh wait, did it finish rendering? Oh sweet. And the reason why that actually square root of -1 was there is because right now we need 90, let's say. Yes, I think. See the script, nothing fits here. No real number would ever give you a -1 if you square it, but not real number. Well, how about we just imagine one? What is the new video about? Oh, Sadie, it is. It is. It is. I'm fine. I am a bit hungry though. I might go and eat something real quick. Or get something to eat and then eat it on stream. Nothing fits here, which means we can just do this, I suppose. We need Y and Z. Y and Z. I'll be right back. Give me a second. And guess who is back? It's me. I know who you were expecting. It's me. Let's play some music while I feast. The current one started to break down. Yeah. It's actually cheaper to make new ones than to recharge the old ones, so. The fruit of the double life. Who will group be tonight? That's the question. Who will you be tonight? That's the question. Lithium batteries expensive. Exactly, yeah. Welcome back. Thank you, Leah. Why is only Leah nice? You know? Thank you so much, Leah. Only Leah's welcome back. That's so mean of the rest of you, you know? Back, we're still editing the video. Yeah, I just need 5 more minutes and then I'll finish the video. Like 5 more minutes tops and then it'll be finished. What are you feasting on? I don't know. There's some greens. There's some yellows. I didn't have a purple, unfortunately. A short shame. Student, get in line when it comes to the... get in line when it comes to the brackets fix. That's the 5th chat. Oh no! Well, rule's the rule, I suppose. I think he's eating with a fork. I'm actually eating with a screwdriver. I'm holding a screwdriver in my hands right now. Multitasking. Fork sounds like. Do you know what a screwdriver sounds like? Because that is a screwdriver. I don't know if you can hear this. Greg, yeah. Wait, what's next? No real number will ever give you a negative one if you square it. How do you write the script? Quickly, usually. Sometimes on stream, sometimes off stream, sometimes when I'm motivated, sometimes when I have nothing else to do, sometimes when I'm over caffeinated, sometimes when I'm just running on a manic high. It varies. Refusing to add brackets is a strategic play, you see. There'll be plenty of angry people who will in the comments yell at me for not adding brackets, and then that will amp the engagement, and you know, then the algorithm would recommend the video to more people. It's all just part of the plan. 90, and right here like 30. So no, that 430 I meant, and this is 90. 108, 390. There we go. And now you will move up like so. There we go. And you will focus on the thing. Sweet. There we go. Render another one. Slowly but surely, we're getting closer and closer to the... Oh, that is a different account. I only know now this is just Leah. How do you change the name to Shan? Well, spawn and loophole. Pile of rage bait, exactly. You know, just in case someone... just to make sure that people who watch 20 minutes into the video are still engaged. You know, that 5% of people who clicked on the video. Less than 5%. Am I crazy or did I become purple? Yeah. That's because I'm charging. I'm so sorry for the eating sounds, by the way. I haven't really had the chance to eat anything all day. Well, I did eat breakfast. That was hours ago. Okay, that's enough of a bite for now. I'll keep munching, but we have to get going.
About more main mathematical tools, not solution to them. And so in the end, we end up with this equation, which in order to solve, we need to take care of them. And so in the end, we end up with this equation, which in order to solve, we need to take care of this derivative. So once again, we
there we go.
Once again, we bring up the equation for the limits. Okay, there's still a limit to solve, so we'll repeat this rule and repeat this rule and alright, that's
back to watch mode or radio mode. Oh, that is actually radio mode. I like that. I like that name a lot more than lurking. Make it ASMR, keep going. No, that's gross.
I think you get the idea. The point is, we don't have the tools to algorithmically solve all derivatives. The point is, we don't have the... Get the idea. The point is, we don't have...
Okay, almost there.
Algorithmically solve all derivatives. And with some of them, you don't even have to get... The point is, we don't have the tools to...
Third time the charm.
And with some of them, you can radically solve all derivatives. And with some of them, you do have to get clever. And whilst we do have this equation, we can't just rely on it for all cases. This is more of a... We can't just rely on it for all cases. This is more of a definition rather than a method for solving them.
It's better than those ramblings about the European institution. No, but for real, hold on, because this is wild. Did you know that there is a European Council, right? There's this institution called European Council with a logo that looks like this. And then there's this where basically it's made up of one person per country. And then there is Council of the EU, which is a whole separate institution. Hold on. With a logo, the logo like this, which is made up of one person per country. And they are, like, look at this. This is European Council. No, wait, this is the European Council, and then you have a Council of European Union. And they are like two separate institutions. It's so funny. That's a Europe moment. In case anyone's curious, one of them is for presidents, the other one's for ministers.
Take a function in order to check how it's changing, you need.
We are like practically there. I'm lying to myself. I'm in something most people call denial.
Function in order to check how it function in order to check how it's changing.
Why is this on
Take a
line?
function in order to check how it's changing, you need the derivative. But now there's another question. What if
Hold on, what? No. This one ends when it's full. Oh, it's right here. Okay, got it.
so there? If you take a function
What is? Oh, come on.
If you take a function in order to check how it's changing, you need the derivative. But now there's another question. What if you have the derivative and you would like to...
And here's the integrals. Yay! Everyone's favorite. Everyone loves the integrals.
But now
Wait, no. This way. There we go.
derivative. But now there's another question. What if you have the derivative and you would like to get the original function?
There we go. Okay. Now all we need to do is just edit this, because we haven't re-edited it, we just laid out the animations. Why aren't I flexible? I'm so flexible, look at this. Ah, see, I have two whole positions I can move in. Just 5 more minutes, that's all we need. There's the animation, still going. Out of script. Oh, I don't like the switch, but I guess I re-recorded. Whose idea was it to start the stream? I feel like I'm gonna divide the stream into two. Two-parter, you know? Because I'm the same. Wait, the dog that can explode? That's dangerous! Why do you want the dog that can explode in your room? That's dangerous. Risky. I see. Yeah, you know what? I need a break. I'm an old man. I need a break. It's been 3 hours. It's good enough for now. We're gonna do a two-parter with this one. I'll go back like a couple of hours. Give me a couple of hours, and I'll be back to streaming in no time. I just need a break. So I suppose for now that'll be it. No, the 5 minutes aren't over. This is just like a break in between. And so for now, that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.